Hello folks, this is Mike Cannon from the Avaya Serviceability Engineering Group, and today we're going to do a short video on how to use the firmware download reason code in Communication Manager. Communication Manager Port Network Firmware Download Reason Codes. TN boards at MWP are considered firmware programmable boards. Always requires a source board and a target board when you're updating firmware. The CLAN, Crossfire, and Val boards are both a source and target, which basically means they can update themselves. All other programmable boards are target and require a CLAN to source or push the firmware to them. When downloading software from support, it is critical that you know the suffix and the hardware release. Today we're going to show you a reason code for a download failure, and basically we will demo how to retrieve the reason code information in Linux to start the troubleshooting process. We're in Communication Manager. Previously we were in Communication Manager and we had enabled file transfer. Then we'd gone out and we'd actually put a firmware image on a CLAN board. So now we're going to run the command change firmware download 1. And our source board is our CLAN 01A03. File server will be none. We need to put the file name TN2302AP-H11-121-2-sig.bin. Our target board will be a TN2302. The suffix will be AP, and we'll say no to schedule download. It's fine that the image gets removed. Our target location will be 01A05, and we're going to save this. Once we save it, we're going to need to status it. So we're going to run the command status firmware download 1. And it tells us, it aborted it, and it gives us a reason code, 6211. You need to write that down. I did a firmware update last week and had another reason code for another failure that took place. So now we're going to log off of CM, and it puts us in a Linux shell where we can find out what those reason codes mean. So we'll type in the command fwdl reason space dash c space 6211, 6211 being the reason code. And it tells us source board did not contain specified firmware image. So again, now we have a starting point and we can pinpoint our troubleshooting and get on with fixing and updating that board. So again, now we know how to use the FWL reason codes. Thank you for your time today. We hope this information was useful. We welcome comments, questions, and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter @AvayaMentor. Again, thanks for choosing Avaya.